Morning traders, and this is your DAX day trading setup for today. So we still have divergence brewing. See, there's the previous high, lower high, high, higher high. So this is continuation divergence that's brewing. Now, if I just come to the weekly, we have a fairly solid indecision shooting star on the weekly. But something is just niggling me on this market. So this engulfing weekly pattern was a fairly bullish signal, and you would expect a continuation, but we still don't have a continuation. If you look at the parabolic SAR, which is these green dots here, we're still below, which is indicating a reversal of this uptrend. Okay, so I'm not convinced either way at the moment. I think for me, that is the one weekly trend line, but that is the other weekly trend line. But we did break. We're backwards and forth over these trend lines, so I don't believe that we have a clear-cut direction at the moment. If you look at the daily, we've had a crossover of the moving averages. Problem is that our oscillator is starting to grip the upside, and still a lot of decision. We've had a nice green solid engulfing bar here, but this could just be the second push to come and try and break higher above there. Okay, nothing clear-cut, in other words. So if we look at that, that could very well be the beginning of a double top. So you can see we peaked down, had a nice solid run up, indecision bar, follow through, inside bar. Okay, so that, I wouldn't say very bearish, but it does have some bearish connotations to it at the moment. And the reason being it's an exhaustion bar, not so much to a level, but to a previous breakout. So in this area here, you can see there's obviously a lot of selling happening at this area. If I just move, you can see there's a lot of buying that happened here, a lot of selling that happened here in the past, and a lot of buying as well. So this is a fairly strong level that we're at. So the breakthrough, the one thing that you can take into account is that we have broken through it early in the week. We've fallen back, we've now come back. So this here could be a bit of a flag as well. Okay. And if we just break down to the lower time frames, you'll start seeing the structure I'm talking about here. So first things first. For all intents and purposes, that was a range breakout for yesterday. Okay, so range breakout target is right over there. Okay, that was your profit taking. Look to the left, you can see all these tails here. That is an area of interest, and that's where you want to be taking profit. So that's pretty much what's happened. Now, from a logical point of view, you want to see price come back, test this breakout, and then bounce. In other words, it's formed a range, it's forming another range, and then we're looking for structure to break to the upside. Okay, so in other words, what I'm telling you is your stop loss area is pretty much at 12,064. Okay, so I'm still looking for longs, although not in very convincing, but the trend is to the upside, and until that changes, go with the flow. The next thing that you want to do here is this here looks very much like a wedge. Okay, now if I look at the structure inside the wedge, let me just zoom in. Buyers there, buyers there, buyers there, buyers there, buyers there, buyers there. So the overriding trend inside this wedge is that buyers are scaling in. The other thing that you want to look at, we've got a pin bar, we've got an inside bar, and we've got a engulfing bar. So this body is bigger than that body. So for me right now, that is the structure that we are looking to break. And the target for this will be along there. And let's just zoom back out so that I can just highlight something for you. There is the current range. So this was the first range breakout, second range breakout, and that's my third range breakout. And what we want to do here, look to the left, there's some previous swing highs. I'm looking for swing lows. There's inside tails. And there are inside tails as well. And if I put that level in where we've got two inside tails and I come back, pretty much sure that the range target will be that one. Okay. So, my view for today is one of more sideways motion, to be honest with you. But I think this flag, we get a flag breakout. I'm looking for 12264 and 12272. That's my target area for today. Okay. In other words, I'm looking for a break above, a breakout of this wedge. And I just want to have a look at where we are currently. So the DAX futures is flat, 12175. Okay. So a break above this, ideally I'd like to see a bit of a retest first before it rallies, but when you get to the open, they tend to be pretty violent. Okay. The next thing to point out, just need to go to the hour, is the opening range breakout strategy here, which is the first hour, definitely played out pretty well. Okay, anyway, that's my view for now. So looking for a break of roughly 12170. Okay, then I need a confirmation break of 12197, and then I'm looking to take profit at 12265, 12272. That's the area I'm looking to take profit. Okay. Not too sure that I want to be short off that level. I want to see some structure before I look at that. But this is the structure that we have for today. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's my view on the DAX for today. Hope that helps. And I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.